Hey, welcome back to A-Aron Reacts, and we're back for another Angelina Jordan. What a difference a day makes at age 9. And this is the second one I'm doing, essentially back to back for me. And this is, I think, a little bit of over a month later, back in December of 2015, where she was 9. And it shows it was at the opening of Media Corps new headquarters that includes many studios and a 15,000 seat theater. She was welcomed to Singapore by Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong, who was in attendance. Some thousand guests and staff attended the opening ceremony, which included a show, the first to be staged in the theater at Media Court, featuring extract from the Australian production of Les Mis, Japan's Drumtown, Norway's Angelina Jordan, USA's Red Foo, El Gamma from the Philippines, and Singapore's very own The Noose and singer-songwriter in Chua. This performance came a few days after Angelina attended the Ayal Youth Film Festival in Doha, Qatar. It is a one-week festival where the approximately 400 judges, all between the ages of 8 to 21, view and screen many films and pick a winner at the end. Angelina performed there, but not sure if she was one of the judges too. So here we go. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty close in age to the other one. So let's jump right to it.
Please give a warm welcome to last year's winner of Norway's Got Talent, 9-year-old Angelina Jordan.
What a difference a day made. 24 little hours brought the sun and our flowers where they used to be brand. My yesterday was blue day. Today I'm a part of you, dear. My lonely nights are through, dear. Since you said you were mine, Lord, what a difference a day makes. There's a rainbow before me. Skies above can't be stormy before me.
I don't remember that. It absolutely could have been there before, but you hear things multiple times and sometimes you catch things you didn't or what. So I don't know if it was, but she says me. She says me. It's minor, but
Before me, skies above can't be stormy. Since that moment of bliss, that thrilling kiss, it's heaven when you find romance on your menu. What a difference a day made, and the difference is you.
okay, so I had commented on the last video I did where she was doing the the corporate opening. That I think it was menu. She sustained it longer, and we hear the same thing here. Um, First of all, the sound quality of this one is much better than what I had just heard in the last 9-year-old performance. You can hear her so clear, and everything's just in better in general better quality. Um, and the camera work, everything is just better overall. It's more of a production quality, so you can see her up close and see her reactions and everything. So to me it sounds way better. I still don't feel it's as magical as the 8-year-old version, to be honest. I do feel like it does. get a little bit closer to the Dinah Washington version, but it does feel like she's continuing to move away from that here. I think maybe some of what I heard in the previous 9-year-old version might have just been poor sound quality, and maybe you can't hear some of the more soulful sound of Dinah. But in general, again, we see the same arrangement, same instrumentation. We see the same more or less tempo. We see, the same phrasing overall. I mean, she's performing it almost identically. And this is indicative of her earlier years. We see this where, today she can perform something, 60 times and perform it 60 different ways. Right. But in the earlier years, she was truly emulating. She truly created a repertoire that she would kind of perform. Now, there's some exceptions to that, but most of those fall into a little bit later time. Like, even at 10, it was a little different story. And certainly by the time she's 11. But we do see quite a lot of variation even in early age with songs like Fly Me to the Moon. But I think she was experimenting with the arrangement, whereas this is quite simple and straightforward, and she's got it down and she's repeating it. So we're not seeing a lot of that variation. Um, yeah, there's not much more to comment other than she sounds brilliant. I think that this does get maybe, 80% of the way there in terms of, emulating, Dinah Washington the way she did in the 8-year-old version. Whereas I feel like maybe that corporate one I had just done was 70%. There were a couple points in that one that felt like there were more Angelina starting to come out. Here, I think she might have gone a little bit backwards, more to what she had done in the other one. Maybe she was more comfortable with it, or more maybe it just felt more appropriate. And in all honesty, it could literally just be better sound quality, and I'm picking it up more. I don't know. But either way, this was just fantastic. I mean, it still blows me away every time I hear this girl, especially at an early age, how she's able to do this, and just, the amount of, experience she has essentially touring the world at age 9. It's unbelievable, right? So I think I'll leave it at that. A couple things I want to say, housekeeping. First of all, if you haven't subscribed, please go and do so. Consider joining my Angels membership on aaronreacts.com. There's a link to that in the description. And then also, Angels are uniting. I just posted a video yesterday. Obviously when you see this, it won't be yesterday, but in terms of me making these, that was kind of an announcement that we are organizing behind the scenes to rally around promoting Angelina. And right now we have a guide on how to do that. And, certainly we'll get more and more organized over the coming weeks, and there will be more information. But something you can go do right now is go on to Amazon and Amazon.com and find her music, find Bad Valentine, the different versions, and go leave her a review. You can do that for free. It takes a day or two to do it. And I can even include instructions how to do it. And then there's a guide with 10 easy things you can do right now. One of them is leaving reviews. And so, if you know, first of all, if you're watching this, do your part, right? It's required. But additionally, if you want to do more, feel free to drop me an email at aaronreactsyt@gmail.com, Aaron reacts yt@gmail.com, and I'll try to point you in the right direction. Thank you much. Love you. We will catch you in the next one.